Big E, little e. Sounds like something that should be on a children's programme, right? But it's one of the most impactful tools that you can use with your team, because it's about the impact we have as a leader on our team or we have on our guest. So what do you think the E stands for? Have a wild guess. Scribble it down. Engagement, it's good, it's not what I'm looking for. Experience, it's definitely linked. Carry on. Enjoyment, of course, but not the answer I'm looking for. What do you call it when you step into the shoes of somebody else? Yes, that's right, empathy. So big E, little e is the model of empathy we talk about. And the way I want to bring it to life is using a story. So little e, little empathy, I want you to imagine you're getting the bus to work. You get on at bus stop A, you get off at bus stop B. It's the same bus every day. It doesn't let you down. It's the same time, it's the same driver in his little plastic cab, head down. He never lifts his head as you tap in and find your normal seat. It does what it says on the tin. It gives you a service. You don't need it to do anything else. It's words, it's statements, it's actions. It ticks the box. However, let's imagine and replay that journey with a slight difference. We're going to look at it from a big E perspective now. Big empathy. Same bus, same bus stop, same day. Only the slight difference today is there's a different driver. And when I go to get on the bus today, this driver is sat up and he's got Tragedy by Steps playing in the background and he's singing out of tune really badly. And as I go to get on, he shouts, "Morning, darling." I'm thinking, oh, a bit cheeky, but I'm smiling. And I go and sit in my seat. And when I go to get off the bus, he shouts, "Have a lovely day, maybe see you later." And I'm smiling. It's big E because he's made me feel something. I'm going to remember that journey because of the emotion it gave me. Its mind, its heart, its behaviour. Service plus empathy equals experience. Service will give me something. Experience will let me feel something. With your team today, or your guest, you have to make them feel something for them then to talk about it positively to somebody else. Let me give you an example, a real life story of a shop that delivered big E and actually generated double the sales from it. Last Christmas, I was going to buy a stocking filler for my kids. Now, I've got 2 boys and they're both grown up. Before you wonder why I was buying aftershave, they're not 10 years old, they're in their 20s. And I went to this particular shop at Cheshire Oaks in the Northwest to buy some mid-range, bog standard aftershave because it was a stocking filler. I was not going in to spend a lot of money. In fact, I probably wanted to spend about £20 on something like CK1. Now, I like to dress a little bit quirky sometimes, and on this particular day, I probably looked like a reject from the TV programme Nashville, because I had the cowboy boots on and the floaty dress and the big hat. I probably looked like a freak, but I thought I looked good. So I go into the shop, and I've only just crossed the threshold of the shop. And the 2 ladies behind the counter are like, "Oh, hi, love your style." Immediately, I'm feeling something. I've only come in to buy aftershave. I go to the counter and I'm like, "Oh, I'd like to buy some aftershave." And I'm, "Oh, love those boots. Oh, I'd love to wear a hat. I can't get away with wearing a hat." And they're making me feel part of the experience. In honest, they were hustling me through mind, heart and behaviour. They were delivering big E. And of course, I didn't buy £20 CK1 because they'd opened me up to the experience. £140 later, I left having bought the 2 latest editions of aftershave, Jimmy Choo for Man, that's only just come out, and of course it's got a Christmas premium on it, and of course they didn't have the 50ml version available. Muggins here bought the 100ml. But I bought it because big E. If they'd have used little E, they'd have literally let me walk up to the counter. What would you like? I'll have some CK1, please. Thank you. That will be £44 for those 2 bottles. I would have gone on my way. It would have satisfied a need I had. But this is a real life story. And I did spend £140 because they chose to deliver that experience as big E. Little E at table, check back, everything okay. Big E, check back. Ladies, that chocolate cake looks amazing. Chef doesn't let me have any. Is it as good as it looks? Oh yeah. You choose the impact you have on somebody based on whether you take a little E approach or a big E approach.